Hello YouTube, my name is Froilan and welcome to another episode of Lifestyle and Sneakers. Today we're going to take a look at one of the newest silhouette from Nike, the Elementary Act 87 in the Royal Tint colorway. So stay tuned. Before we start, let me remind you that we're giving away an Air Jordan XXXIII in utility black to one of our lucky subscribers. Please check the details down below. The Nike Elementary Act 87 was first released on July 2018 and it became one of the most hyped and talk about sneaker last year. The Royal Tint colorway released last February 15 here in Singapore. It was one of the many releases on this year's All-Star weekend. I wasn't able to get mine in store, but a buddy of mine got an extra pair from End Clothing, so he decided to hook me up. And here it is. Comes in a standard Nike box. So let's open it. Let's just put it here first. So when you first open the box, the first thing you'll notice is the smell. It smells like rubber slippers or Crocs. Maybe because it's the plastic material for the upper or the React mid, so I'm not really sure. But here it is. First, let's look behind the design. According to Nike designer Daryl Matthews, the Elementary Act 87 was designed for people who walk throughout the day. And the goal is to make walking more comfortable. So definitely this is a lifestyle sneaker and not for running or working out. The upper was inspired by the 1983 runner, the Nike Internationalist. You can see it in the overall shape of the shoe, the lace loops, and the heel counter or heel clip at the back. The translucent textile and asymmetrical tongue was taken from the 2017 runner, the Nike Zoom Fly SP. Now let's take a closer look. The upper is completely made out of this synthetic mesh material. It's very translucent, you can see through the upper. And it also has a lot of layering details to give it a deconstructed look. Up front, the toe box area has a TPU underlay to give it structure and support. On top of that, there's an exposed stitching in pink to give it contrast. And there's a small Nike swoosh logo printed in gray. Up on top, on the lace area, there's a lot of materials here. First, you have a TPU overlay in pink. On top of that, you have a suede material in hunter green, and on top of that you have this gray leather. All of this material supports the lace loops. Now the lace loops has a 3M lining and the shoe is supplied with white flat laces. The tongue is also made out of this synthetic mesh. It has a felt material as an outline. The color is mint. Then you have a black felt here for the lace holder, Nike React logo, and on the other side the Nike pinwheel logo. Now let's look at the sides. On the lateral side, you have the Nike swoosh printed in gray. And on the medial side, there's a TPU overlay to support the arch. Now, on the ankle area, it's not padded. Instead, there's the same felt material around the whole ankle area to give it more rigidity. Around the heel, there's a TPU overlay that acts as a heel counter. On top of that, there's the same exposed stitching in pink to give it contrast. At the back of the shoe, there's a suede overlay that holds the heel tab. It also has 3M lining, pink Nike swoosh logo here. And to give more stability to the heel, you have a stiff TPU heel clip here that has the Nike React logo. The midsole is made out of Nike's new React foam. It's when you push against it, it's actually soft. So when you're stepping on the shoe, it absorbs the impact. Now, if you try to bend the shoe this way, the sole is quite stiff, so it gives you great responsiveness. Now, there's no real outsole for this shoe. Instead, you have buds here and here. It's made of translucent rubber, so it gives you more durability. Now, the insole is made out of cork here on top. It's soft, it absorbs moisture, and on the bottom there's a thin foam. I think this is a very solid lifestyle sneaker. They use a lot of good quality materials for the upper. They use the React foam for the midsole, and the overall construction is very good. Also, you get a shoe that's very comfortable, light and breathable. The retail price on this one is $160 US. Before we go, let me just remind you that this is your last chance to join our Air Jordan XXXIII giveaway. The winner will be announced on March 1. Please check the details down below. Also, please like our videos, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Again, this is Farlan. See you next time.